we're gonna make a new video because it's been a while since we've done this. First, I want to start off by saying thank you if you've been following along with our journey and this urban backyard homestead thing that we started way back in Virginia with gardens, and we've expanded since then, and you guys have seen the little bit of stuff we've done. Also, I want to let you know that we are going to be changing our name from the Camarino Homestead. We want to make something a little bit more professional, but also that ties into our beliefs and what we want to set up for our family and their future. So we're going to be changing our name to Firm Foundations Backyard Homestead. And that way, no matter where we go, our name can always be the same, and it's always going to have the same meaning to us and hold a good place in our hearts, and we feel good about it. So look out for that. Hopefully we come up with a cool new logo sometime soon.
Yes, that's going to be fun.
And yeah, so that's going to happen. Just to let you guys know, during this whole winter and season of 2020, we had an awesome time with the bees this summer.
It did so good for us.
Toi did a great job of taking care of them while I was out of the country. Harvested a lot of honey for first timers. From what I've been told, when we speak to other beekeepers that have been doing it for years and we tell them how much we got out of our one hive in our very first season, they all sound pretty impressed. So I feel good about it. And I've enjoyed all the honey. And so have people that we've shared it with. So that's very cool. The rabbits, we've still been doing the same thing. We haven't had any new bunnies for a while just because of the wintertime. We don't really like to breed our doe.
And deployment.
Yeah, we don't really like to breed our doe in the winter. And I was gone, and it would have been just too much for Toi to take care of or ask her to take care of by herself. So we made it through the winter. Our rabbits are still fine.
They're doing really good.
Unfortunately, we lost our bees.
The bees are
We
gone.
checked after this freeze. When the weather got warm enough, we checked, and it's a no. The bees are gone. So that's unfortunate, but it's okay. We're going to recover. It happens to everybody, especially first-timers. I'm not really that worried about. We're going to add another beehive this spring.
Yay,
So look out for that video come. We're going to be building hives, not from scratch, but they're not going to be put together. I'm going to build them, put them all together. We're getting rid of the fancy tap comb things that are out there.
Work.
Those bees did not like that thing. They don't like those plastic combs. They didn't put any propolis in them to seal them up, and they never stored honey at all. Due to that, we lost our first queen. Our queen, they got honey bound because they weren't using the tap hive. So they got honey bound. They swarmed. Unfortunately, the queen laid queen cells, and we recovered. We got our colony raised another queen, and they got through the rest of the season. So that was really cool. So we're not going to use those things again because we do not want to get honey bound.
No good.
And we do not want to lose another colony.
We don't recommend them.
Don't recommend them. I'm sorry to all the people out there that are tap comb and tap hive and
At least
flow
first
hive
timers.
believers.
At least first timers. I wouldn't start with that.
It didn't
'cause
work. No.
You're out due to it, you know. And I think that may be a reason why we lost our bees is because they didn't have enough.
And it really makes no sense to get it because the money that I invested into those things to save us money, maybe I could have invested the exact same amount into a machine that will spin regular honey frames and would have been way
The
better.
process is not bad either. Just with the frames that we do have, just us doing it by hand, it's not that bad. It's kind of relaxing.
Yeah, because
to me
we're
and
not like
calming.
the other guys that have like thousands of frames to get off. We're not doing all that. We're just doing a small couple colonies and that's it. So
Yeah, it's not too bad.
yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna get 2 new colonies of bees, build 1 more set of hives. We're gonna do traditional honey frames, and we'll make some videos about that, and we'll see how that goes this spring. Hopefully it goes as good, if not better.
I hope so.
We're also looking to add a couple more bunnies. breeding does, and maybe another buck, because we love our buck, but his genetics just aren't throwing very big babies, and we want bigger babies.
Yeah.
They dress out bigger rabbits, because we all know what we do with these rabbits around here. If you don't know, send us a question and we'll answer it for you. But next, we are adding a new venture to our backyard colony.
Can you guess?
If you guys are backyard colony people, you may already have an idea. If not, stay tuned through these highlight videos and we'll get to talking about it in just a little while. And we'll see you after the intro.
Chicks! We got chicks!
We got chicks, y'all.
I got another one.
Oh my gosh, they're so stinking cute.
Yes. This one.
So, we got chicks. We're going to get into chickens now. I think we did a little bit backwards. I think doing bees before chickens is not a typical thing that homesteaders do. Bees seem a little bit more difficult and foreign to people. But for some reason, that's how we did it.
Took me a few years to get me some chickens, but I got them now.
We're just washing our hands because if you don't know, baby chicks carry salmonella. So we don't want that. Now, pressure is on. It's still not really nice enough outside for me to want to go outside and build a chicken coop. And we just had all this snow and ice, and our backyard is a mess.
A mess.
So as soon as we can get that a little bit dried up and not so muddy and slippery, I have to move our shed to make some space, and I'm going to build a chicken coop. So there's going to be videos of that. We're going to put a run on it. We're going to house our rabbits inside of our chicken run. It's a little thing that I learned from a guy named Joe Salatin on YouTube. He's got all kinds of crazy ways for doing homestead stuff. His is very large scale, but you can scale everything down. Mm-hmm. But having the rabbits in there with the chickens, one is going to keep the rabbits away from the dogs a little bit better. And two is
compost.
The rabbits are going to compost all...
Not rabbits, chickens.
Oh, the chickens are going to compost everything that the rabbits drop out of their cage. Droppings, extra food. Nothing is going to go to waste. And it's going to be awesome. That's what we want. So we're going to be able to pull all that good compost out of that chicken run and use it. We're going to let the chickens run around the backyard. So that's going to be fun to watch. And we'll have videos of that, I'm sure, soon too. It's going to take a while, a few months before these baby chicks are even ready to go outside. So just be patient along with us. This is our first time doing it, and it's going to be awesome. I'm very, very excited about this new thing. They're going to be fun to watch. They're going to be awesome to have around. They're going to help keep bugs down. They're going to fertilize the grass, which will be cool.
Hopefully we get some grass.
And then we're going to get eggs. Hopefully lots of eggs. Hopefully we don't have any roosters in this set. We got 15 birds, and we got a couple of little pictures and videos to show you of that. We'll attach it on this video too. And then hang out through that, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about what kind of birds we got.
not go chase after them.
Yeah, we're gonna use an e-collar. Oh. I don't really think we're crazy. The Brahma roosters are kind of cool, actually. Look at it standing up because it's got feathers all the way down its leg. So these two little guys right here, these are Rhode Island Reds. They'll grow up to be kind of a dark brown, reddish hue chicken. Should be pretty cool. And then these two little golden color ones, dark yellow. These two here are golden comets. And then next we got these two little guys with these white patches on their heads. These two here are going to be, these are barred rocks, and they will be like white and black ticked as grown chickens. And then this one here, this is a gold-laced Wyandotte. This is one of my favorite looking ones. This is going to be a pretty cool looking bird. And then this one here is the same breed, different color. This one here is a silver-laced Wyandotte. What do we have next?
Americanas.
Okay. This one and this one. These are both Americanas. And they're very different colored, as you can tell. Same breed, but different colors. And they lay blue to green colored eggs, or medium-sized eggs, so that should be pretty fun. Next to
my favorites.
Oh. Come here.
The speckled Sussex. They're very pretty.
Speckled Sussex.
Mm-hmm.
These are very, very pretty looking birds when they're grown chickens.
And 3 of these ones. And we got these ones for the eggs. The black copper Morans. They lay very, very dark eggs.
Chocolate to dark brown to chocolate colored, something like that. So those are the ones that we bought, and then the guy at the feed store was super nice, and he gave us one of these Buff Orpingtons, which will be a nice looking big yellow chicken.
This is actually one we forgot that we wanted these, so it's nice that we got one.
Mm-hmm.
We hope they're all hens.
Hopefully they're all hens. The only ones that were not sexed by the professionals was the Buff Orpington and the Black Copper Morans. That's why we got 3 of them, because we know we want at least, hopefully, we want at least one.
Well, I want
Fingers
2.
crossed they'll all be hens, so we get those really nice colored eggs. And then everything else was sexed by the pros, but they're still not 100% because it's a wild animal and there's no way of really telling when they're this little. They're only a day or two old.
Yep.
Maybe some of them might be 3 days old. And they're thriving. They love this little brooder box that we got them. We got the heat lamp. It'll keep the temperature in here about 95 to 100.
It's pretty high right
now. And then we'll lower that temperature a little bit every week as they get bigger. And then we got their feed. This is baby chick feed that's supposed to help them develop their bones and everything real good. And then water.
with
and
marbles.
We put some marbles in here to help keep the chicks from drowning. They're so little right now.